Okay, I got the video.
Okay, so. Hey everyone, right out of the gate I wanted to point out with a picture to show you what Randy had for his challenge. Now you can do the comparison yourself. It's the same exact platter that I had. So let's see if I can conquer what's not the Godfather, but I call this the Godzilla Calzone Challenge. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, here we are in Shelbyville, Kentucky, and taking advantage of coming to visit my daughter in Kentucky, and saw that this challenge was on the way back from the airport. So what we have this time is Milano's Italian Restaurant. I know Randy Santel has done this challenge. In fact, he's up on the wall. I believe a picture of his is up on the wall. And I believe his time was 1936, so you have an hour for a 5-pound calzone that has all that type of good stuff in it. And if you win, you get, I believe it's $40. You get the calzone for free, and I think you might get a t-shirt, I'm not sure. And I haven't really checked out to see if there's a wall of fame or not, but I guess we're gonna find out, and we just put the order in. We'll see how long it takes to come up. Now, what I'm really a little bit worried about is at one of the other locations, Eli, he's fairly new to competitive eating. Go check him out. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he went to one of the other locations, the Milano's, and they pumped up the calzone big time. I saw the video of it being made, and I believe it probably was for sure north of 8, could have been 9 pounds. Eli and I basically talked about it, so we'll see if I actually get a 5-pound calzone for this challenge. And stay tuned. So we're still waiting here, and I basically am just using my phone propped up against a window on the table. So sorry if my head's gonna be cut off, but I really didn't want to pull out even just a mini tripod. So we'll see. Still waiting.
This is literally horrible.
Sure, this is 5 pounds now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not more than that? Okay, I got the video.
Okay. Okay, so this is feeling more than 5 pounds. So we'll see. You can see here, okay? So in order to, so I get an hour, right? But I want to let it cool down. I get an hour to eat it, by the way. You don't know that, right? This is kind of,
I asked you for coming out here.
Okay. I'm gonna open it up here, but yeah, I think it was kind of pumped up a little bit here. What it's supposed to be, okay? So
You can do it, huh? It's not any bigger than the one you did before.
okay.
Oh, right. That's crazy. Who wanted to finish for that?
Sorry, man, I got it. I think you're gonna have to take it more than one piece, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I can't pick it. See, Randy could pick it up, so
Why can't you?
this is because he could pick it up because it was smaller.
You're silly.
Okay, so you can see how
Some of your bones.
big that is.
This dough is really good.
Let's see how big this goes here.
Dip on your pants.
It's actually cold, so I can start anytime.
Well, I'll have you
It's
go
actually.
now. You just start this. I would go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Backwards, but that's okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to my 13th food challenge. This was supposed to be a walk in the park. It was supposed to be a 5-pound challenge coming off of an airplane flight into Louisville, driving to Lexington at Milano's restaurant. But as you can see by the size of this monster, it was far from just a walk in the park 5-pound food challenge like I thought it was going to be. They basically doubled the size of what Randy had, and so I couldn't even pick it up like Randy did, and I had to start using a fork. And if you listen to the video, you also find out that this was cold in the middle. So you had basically the outside was cooked in the crust, and by the way, it became a chewing exercise as well. So I had to chew that the crust was thick and chewy, and so it just became a huge chewing exercise. Besides, so this challenge, man, pushed me in all aspects, not only flavor fatigue, capacity wise, but also even from a chewing standpoint. Come to find out towards the end, I didn't really have a problem continuing to chew, but it was just a pain in the butt with all that chewing, and I knew I had to limit fluid, so I couldn't do anything about it. And this calzone, in reality, wasn't very good at all. It was dry as a bone. It was cold in the middle, so all the toppings in the middle were cold, weren't really cooked. There really wasn't that much cheese either in the whole thing. So for me, it ended up being quite a disaster from a pushing standpoint of what I'm capable of. And I really should have stopped at halfway in, because I know what my rate of eating is typically, and I should have known at the halfway mark, when I was in at like 15 minutes or 15 to 20, I knew I was about there. It was just like, no way, this sucker's got to be 10 plus pounds, or definitely north of 9 from that perspective. So stay tuned and see if I'm actually able to finish this Godzilla Calzone challenge. I also went out and searched on YouTube, and looked at some of the calzones, and I don't think I found one that's actually bigger than this one, especially if you use Randy's comparison in the size of the platter itself as a basis for what was supposedly a 5-pound challenge for Randy, which makes sense. He completed it in 19 minutes and 30 seconds. The question is, stay tuned, and will I actually complete this thing? Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe, and see you next time.
I think it's pepperoni and Italian sauce or something.
You can ask for marinara when she comes back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no. Super chewy.
People likes Kentucky better.
Yeah.
She has few friends. You see me not taking this time.
Hey everyone, it was about this time during the challenge that, looking at it, I was like, okay, I'm kind of hosed here. I'm into this now. That's why you saw me look at the clock, just based on my normal pacing and how much I had left and everything. I guess I was in denial at the very beginning when this thing came out. And again, in retrospect, I should have stopped right about this point and just called it rather than pushing through, because I really did pay the price. And you'll see on just how long this is going to take me. and whether I actually complete it or not. So again, stay tuned.
No, you're good. Is that considered done once the bite is? He's gotta. You tell me when to hit it. He's got a chip on his mouth. I think Calzone.
You can tell by the time this was not freaking 5 pounds. Okay? I don't eat that freaking slow.
It doesn't say 5 pounds on the menu though. It actually goes with giving it weight.
Well, that almost makes it worse because they can do whatever they want.
No. Sue said you're gonna love the cruise. Tell me when you want me to hit Scott. Yeah.
As I said, take a look at this time. This needs to be on foodchallenges.com. Needs to be freaking 5 stars. Okay? Because that was not 5 anywhere close to that. So it's not stated that it's 5 in the menu. So I would say that was closer, just like Eli said, we're talking lots of crust. Oh my goodness. And we're talking 9 to 10 pounds, okay? And that crust was super heavy and hard. Super hard to eat. So, hardest challenge I've ever done by far. And again, you can look at the time. The time, and again, yeah, I've got snot coming out of my nose too. Okay, so that's it from Milano's Italian Restaurant. And it really shouldn't be called the Godfather Challenge. It should be called the Godzilla Challenge, Calzone Challenge. That's it. Win number unlucky 13, and I'm gonna feel completely miserable after this because I am super full at this point. That was definitely a max out. Again, sorry for the angle, but I guess it didn't do any good to. I'm a noob anyway, but it didn't do any good to kind of lay low because the regular calzone. If you want to come to get a huge calzone here, the regular calzone that Amanda had was freaking huge too. So, well, that's it from Shelbyville, Kentucky, and we'll catch you in the next one.